I'd say management is innate in every human being. But today we have a special person who has served in a variety of management positions at Identiv, most recently as the CEO of the SCM Microsystems business unit. We have the Executive Vice President and COO, Identification Products, Dr. Manfred Muller, with us today. I kindly request you to kindly come up on stage and say a few words.
Thank you to the Yeldi family. So far, it has been an amazing event for me for several reasons. I'm really touched, not only by, and I have to tell you that I'm a hobby musician. So from that point of view, the first part of the event is really an unforgettable one for me. I like percussion in general, so really fascinating so far. So I'm glad being here. And I really try to be giving you a little update on the NFC experience, which is basically near-field communication technology. And I would like to be giving you some indication on how this is going to be impacting the Indian economy and the Indian market in general. If you look into the Indian market in general and for example, the various NFC models that had been already successfully rolled out all over the place, you really have to be looking into the demographic characteristics here of the Indian market. You cannot simply take the models and copy them because you really have to be taking the vast differences in the demographics of the population, the differences in the size of the economy, as well as other areas into consideration. And that really requires a really dedicated solution at the end of the day. Us as a company, we are involved in the area of NFC since a long time. Actually, Hans, I had my first meetings in Singapore back in 2003, right before the forum had been formed. And we as a company, we are here developing reader and smart card technology since about 22 years when we started our operation in Pondicherry. We moved it to Chennai back in 1998, and I personally come down here doing business and interacting with our engineering team since more than 10 years. So for me, it's always a big, big pleasure coming back here. So that all having been said, and maybe the next slide. What does all this mean for India in general? You have already today a range of pilots and initial rollouts that happen in India. You have the Delhi Metro project, you have pilots in Hyderabad, you have pilots related to kiosk systems and so on. And this all is going to be helpful in order to roll out the respective ecosystem which is required in order to have a really successful system at the end of the day. Most important is one application around NFC, and there's many others, and you will be seeing many around transportation, social media, gaming, and thereon. But whenever we talk about NFC, one of the most attractive one is related to payment. And knowing the fact that India is one of the fastest growing economies, but also knowing the fact that with a working population of about 600 million, only 200 million have respective bank accounts, you already see you're facing a respective problem that you need to be addressing. We also heard that the vast amount of transactions still are going to be done based on cash, meaning that you really reach a dedicated problem at some point of time, and you need to be moving beyond traditional credit card, debit card, and related systems. The answer to that is respective tag-based projects, and the yeldi eTap is really the technology addressing that. You have a simple tag, you've seen it, and we are really happy being the ones providing this technology, having it jointly developed with the team, and it's gonna be easy in use. You have a peel-off ticker, you put it on your cell phone, and off you go. So, the next one, I really would like to thank you again. Thanks for inviting us. We are very happy to be here. We are very proud and excited being part of that family. And we wish you all the best, and we hope that it's going to be a super successful launch. Thank you.